Kia ora, good evening. An agreement has recently been signed between Southport and Bluff and Port Lanshan in China. So what could it mean for the region? Sarah Bedford explains.
Southport, New Zealand has signed its first ever cooperation agreement with another port. Southport Chairman Rex Chapman and Chief Executive Mark O'Connor have recently returned from China, where they signed a technical cooperation agreement with Port Lanshan. Mr Chapman says the agreement has potential for New Zealand exporters.
Well, of course, everyone knows of the opportunities in China. It's a very, very large country, big population, highly developed, and it has an appetite for our products, and that's something that Mark and I saw for ourselves on our visit.
The agreement came about after being suggested by NAC Trading, which exports logs from Southport to China.
One of our New Zealand-based Chinese customers facilitated the connection with Lanshan Port, and we were very pleased to pick up on the opportunity to try and better understand the Chinese market and also gather some information that we can share with our wider customer base.
Lanshan Port is significantly larger than Southport and imported over 1 million tonnes of tree material from New Zealand in the first 5 months of 2012. The agreement will see sharing of logistical information and could mean further future trade opportunities. Mr O'Connor says although it won't directly mean expansion at Southport, it could be good for exporters.
There are some excellent opportunities in terms of products that we've identified as being of interest to the Chinese parties. Logs in particular will show some strong growth going into the future, and the demand that was evident in China should mean that that product should flow to that particular market.
The agreement could also have economic benefit for Southland.
Well, a trading relationship with China is becoming increasingly important. Other markets around the world are deteriorating. China is growing rapidly. We are seen as a country that produces high quality, safe food products in particular, but we also have other commodities such as logs, which are commodities that China is actively seeking.
So now the agreement is in place, what is Southport looking to do next?
This trip for us was an exploratory trip. We very much enjoyed ourselves and the contacts that we made up there, and we expect that with this first step, other relationships will be formed which will provide other opportunities for trade between the two countries.
Sarah Bedford, South Today News.